And yesterday's attack on that synagogue has put our local Jewish community on high alert now.
But given the recent rise of high-profile attacks, a local Jewish community leader says security has to be top of mind all the time now.
And WJZ Live at 5, Dennis Blair on your corner in Pikesville. Dennis, police have stepped up patrols around synagogues in light of this and what is going on overseas. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Rick and Nikki, police in Baltimore and Howard counties confirmed they are making themselves seen more around synagogues here, also just all places of worship in general. Now, a community leader I spoke to, he says growing up he never saw security at the services he attended, but now it's very common to see a security guard and maybe even a police officer. The images out of West Bloomfield Township in Michigan was hard to see for Jewish communities all over the country.
You don't want to ever just kind of say, oh, this is how life has to be. We can't accept it. But it is, it really has become kind of crushing that this seems to be the norm.
Howard Libet, executive director of the Baltimore Jewish Council, says with each attack, security becomes a bigger need, to the point millions of dollars are being spent, not just at synagogues, but at community centers and schools. For him, it's a balancing act of still wanting to be welcoming, but also safe.
I know there are some synagogues that have put up gun detection systems to walk in. It seems like a reasonable thing, and not. But I'd hate to see where we get to a stage where everyone's going to have to be wanded to walk in to pray.
The Anti-Defamation League has been tracking a rise in anti-Semitism incidents for years. In its latest data, more than 9,300 cases were recorded in 2024. Lance Lysing, a retired FBI agent, says the Iran war is definitely fueling recent cases. He says working with law enforcement is critical.
You had the chief of police contacting the rabbi just days prior, informing them that, hey, synagogues may be targets because of all this escalation we have overseas in the Middle East. So take preparations and steps. What law enforcement needs is that community involvement.
While security has to be top of mind, Libet says his faith is right up there with it.
We need to say, I'm not going to let it stop me from going to synagogue. I'm not going to let it stop me from going to a Jewish event. I'm not going to let it stop me from celebrating holidays with my family.
Now, the Baltimore Jewish Council has done anti-hate education campaigns in the past, may do another one soon. Howard Libet says the most comforting thing to happen in all of this, leaders from other faiths reaching out to check in on him. Reporting live on your corner in Pikesville, I'm Dennis Blair for WJZ.